Hi, welcome to Climbing Daily. Today we're focusing on a climber you almost certainly won't have heard of, but who does more adventurous climbing in the average year than most of us do in a lifetime. His name is Iain Miller and he lives in the Donegal region of Ireland. His big passion is making first ascents of the endless sea stacks in the region, solo and without any outside assistance, including even a motor on his boat to get him there. He rows out to the sea stacks, climbs them and gets himself back ashore, all without telling anyone where he's going and what he's doing. It's a strong set of ethics and it makes for an interesting story, so here's Iain to tell us more.
My name is Iain Miller and I live in Donegal, Ireland. Well, if you consider a sea stack a tower of rock that sits in the sea, the logistics to get onto the stack, to find the stack, to climb it, to get off it safely and get back to land, it's a bit like climbing an alpine peak, but take away the snow and add the sea instead. It's a great journey rather than just climbing, if you know what I mean. Over the years I've climbed just over 100 different sea stacks in both Scotland and Ireland. About 10 years ago in Donegal, I was fortunate enough to find almost 100 unclimbed sea stacks. So most of the sea stacks I climb are first ascent. There's two main reasons why I climb sea stacks solo. One is because most of the time I have to be finished by 5 o'clock to pick a child or children up from school, which means I have to start really early in the morning, and getting partners to come out at 6 in the morning to climb a sea stack is pretty impossible. It's pretty impossible to find climbing partners on the west coast of Ireland anyway. And the second reason for it is when you're doing something that potentially is very dangerous, being on your own means you've got a lot less chance of having mishap. So I kind of view having other people with me as more chance of having an incident or accident. So being alone just seems cutting the odds to a good odds, you know what I mean? What I've tried to do for the last 10 years is when I'm climbing a new sea stack, I find the nearest public road and park the car there. And that's my last not under my own steam. So I'm using an outboard engine to climb a sea stack. I kind of do that as aid. So getting to the base of the sea stack under your own steam is a bit like, I don't know, setting the bar if you like. And using an outboard engine to me seems like cheating. The west coast of Ireland is like Scotland in many ways, both physically and geographically, but the amount of rock that's just been climbed once or maybe been written up in somebody's PDF and a website and forgotten about, it's endless. I mean, one of the sea stacks is Crocknamara, the one that I soloed the other day. It's a world-class sea stack, no doubt about it. Its location, its climbing, all this sort of thing, and it was only climbed in 2008. When I first seen it, I actually thought that it had been climbed lots of times and it was hidden. It was one of these hidden secrets in Ireland that nobody knew apart from like a secret cult or something. But when I realised it hadn't been climbed, it's a bit like finding the old man ahoy and unclimbed, if you like.
Thanks Iain. One last thing before we go, don't forget this week's Banana Fingers deal of the week, which is that if you buy a Beastmaker, you get a free Beastmaker t-shirt. No codes required, just make sure you put in the comments box at checkout which size and colour you'd like. That's it for today's show, we will see you tomorrow.